lot of people are going to go Lotus this game on the side of VP. But Oracle Bristle still sounds really strong. Like, I think Sumail might even die here.
Yeah, they're actually taking it to Sumail right now. ILTW, he just needs probably 2 more Quill Sprays. Let's see if this last one doesn't. Not quite with the magic stick, but now he's just going to keep running, and Sumail knows it. Killing him during his Metamorphosis timing. Get some more harassment onto Saksa, force him to swashbuckle away, and then grab another wave. He can clear it all at once.
Easy peasy. Double wave, and he allowed his Phoenix to get like 2 of those creeps too. So his Phoenix should be level 2. Good start for VP, as I think Sumail might be dead again if he gets hit by 1 more Quill Spray, and VP does.
ILTW and does it again. And it looks like he may get out cleanly. No Tail could go for the stun here, but I highly doubt he has enough damage. He's going to need a lot of right clicks in, and that's where he's going to... Exorcism being popped to TP up to the top lane. No one takes that mid tower and defends his own. They should not give anything. Seb's going to be caught. He's going to be forced to use his ultimate here. Spotted out by the dust. They have a Spirit Siphon on him. Seb needs to break it with the Shikuchi. Doesn't quite. The nuke comes in, but a stun from 33. Great use of that Centaur Conqueror. Saksa trying to stop Resolution from taking their outpost, and he's stunning him a number of times here. Magic Missile to follow up that last stun with Sumail here to clean up, and a nice kill. Good.
Oh my god, that somehow led to a kill.
That silence from the Death Prophet. That could be a real killer. Sumail's going to have to contend with that. That's where No Tail's supposed to come in. They do have a save of sorts. With that swap, the call's going to go down onto Seb. Seb, in 2 seconds for the time lapse. Now silence up. The magic wand goes off, preventing the Culling Blade kill. But he still dies nonetheless. Swap back. Saksa going to be forced to use his Rolling Thunder here to get out. Yeah, these 2 single target stuns of the Magic Missile and Primal Roar just hard countered by the Oracle.
And they're hunting for Sumail right now. They're going to know he's out there.
They're going to find him. They're going to be able to get the call with the creep waves hitting onto Resolution. This time they don't even need the Culling Blade, which is still on cooldown. Solo will finish him off with the Purifying Flame Snook.
Nice little execute for them as Seb is trying to run away. He's going to be just fine. It's way too far. They're not even going to bother chasing him. And instead, it's top.
Okay, can they actually get this kill? It would be massive on ILTW. They're going to pull in Seb as well. 33 trying to get in front. Still has the Primal Roar ready to go. They're going to wait for 1 more Rolling Thunder stun. And they don't even need the follow-up from the Beastmaster. But they have to be aware of this team fight. Virtus Pro, they know there's a lot of heroes low here. They're going to be able to get the call. Resolution just going for the support right away. The rest of OG should be able to retreat just fine. With this patch, we've seen has been near insurmountable. You have to have kind of those like crazy late game hero, Divine Rapiers or something to be able to overcome that kind of net worth difference.
They're pinging Rezo right now, who blinks in, but Saksa does have his ulti, and he's going to pop the Rolling Thunder.
Once again, he's going to try and use it and get out. Solo is going to be hit by this. Back and forth. So that is probably killed. On the other side, 33 actually going for the kill here onto the Death Prophet. The Eul Scepter goes down. The damage, swap back in. Can they get this one? Trying to save him. No, Resolution. He denies it by being able to get that kill. Now the Supernova explodes. 2 Culling Blade shots, make it a 3. Triple kill for him, but no one denies the Ultra. He gets that final kill in Saksa, thanks to the Crypt Swarm.
And they're going to get this early Roshan, which is going to make them even more miserable to deal with.
On to Seb, right as they take that Roshan. If they get this kill, it'll be massive. And the Culling Blade does manage to deny the time lapse from the Weaver.
You saw it clicked.
Resolution, mega kill streak for him.
And No Tail is once again dead.
Yeah.
Flea event.
Swarmed upon. 4 to 14. Now it's an 8,000 net worth lead. Now we're getting to that point that we were talking about earlier, where Virtus Pro are building up such a lead that even Sumail's Terrorblade will find it hard to be able to counteract this. Now that Blade Mail, oh, it's doing so much damage. Resolution soloing member after member of OG.
That is not a place where he expected to die, and that was such a good move by Rezo. Just hold that jungle area. His team doesn't need him. They have Aegis right now. You be a little bit risky and you'll bait this Terrorblade out, because he won't feel safe to farm in this triangle because he doesn't know where the vision is.
Oh, another call. This time on a Seb. The swap's going to be there this time around, though. No-Tail probably going to sacrifice his life. The Supernova on the high ground. Nicely placed by Zayas, and is probably going to catch this Weaver. Time-lapse goes out, but he's still stunned. Can they get the call follow-up? Resolution sure can. He's there in a pinch. Double kill for him. The fight may not be done just yet. A Silence going out, preventing that Rolling Thunder on out. The Silence going to wait away, though, and now no one. He's a little bit caught here. The Centaur
looking like a pretty good fight.
Rolling Thunder. This is just a dead Death Prophet. No one. He gives up his dominating streak. Soxa still looking for a little bit more, but they should be happy with what they got.
Yeah, they got some bounty runes out of that. The kill. ILTW now has shown up. He was not there for
right back in
the entirety of that fight, and he's gonna fight
the two-man call. No, the swashbuckle too over to the side. The blade mail damage though doing so much to Samael. He can't even get off a Sunder here. Soxa now on the run, but a godlike Rezo searches for Beyond. Won't get it here, but perhaps the next team fight.
Ooh, VP are good. Anytime you get anything out of them, they immediately just let's go for aggression again.
Such confidence when they are ahead like this, and now Rezo hunting 33, getting the battle hunger on him to slow him down. Seb is nearby, as is No-Tail, so they shouldn't give this kill up so easily.
This would be a pretty big turnaround kill if they could get it.
Here. They've already got him down to half health. Managed to get off the call, though. All that physical damage being shrugged off by Resolution. The call now fading. That armor gone. And can they get him low enough? No, it's going to be the save from Solo. He gets the false promise. Now 33 is going to be Yule Sceptered up in the air. He is certainly dead. And No-Tail likely to be chased down as the viscous nasal goo. No, they actually turned for the Weaver instead because the Resolution found that initiation instead. Damn the supports. Kill the cores. And that's two of them dead.
I mean, it has been the Rezo show in this game. He is just everywhere. It feels so miserable to play against him right now if you're OG. This Axe, you just haven't been able to slow him down at all. I haven't even had to see ILTW do anything in this game.
No.
ILTW's had the freest bristleback game.
Look at him go, man. He just jumped inside the base. He doesn't give a damn about your tier 3. Now, Soxa's going to try and push him back out, but No-Tail's already dead. That Rolling Thunder not going to be able to land on his Giants again. That was the one support that was a little bit low. Look at this push coming in. Virtus Pro, they're not going to slow down for a moment here. Another call this time. It's whiffed. Resolution.
Yeah, this is certainly going to be an early tier 3 tower taken in 22 minutes. I mean, we've just had fast series after fast series. Sumail, we saw what his Terrorblade could do earlier, but this VP team, I mean, they are just a train.
Seb coming in from behind, immediately going for that Phoenix. Sox is going to try and help him out, but Resolution's already killed No-Tail, and the rest of Virtus Pro go to the back line. They saw Seb. They're going to try and double Yules him up to be able to get the call follow-up from Resolution. It's not up just yet. Seb, though, chased by so much damage. They have the sentries out as well. Seb, tries to cut through the trees, but is caught by a net. The clumsy net holds him in place long enough for Rezo to get that double kill. ILTW challenging anybody from OG to fight him at this point. A man to dodge, trying to help out, but is it enough for Smail to get off the Sunder? He does manage to get it with the Rolling Thunder on through. Resolution finally dies. ILTW is getting low as well. A Primal Roar pushes them all out of the side. Oh, what a Rolling Thunder. OG, what is this? What is happening? Are they about to turn this one? No one turns with the Spirit Siphon trying to steal through this. They have the swap back by Samael. He punches out the damage. Now, no one's dead. ILTW, another desperation TP, but it's denied by No-Tail. That is a 6-man wipe. They held. Pro, they just lost on the high ground, and OG, they just managed to hold this game a little longer. They have a little bit of time because Samael still needs mana for Metamorphosis. All their other abilities are ready to go.
It's going to be a Rax. They can't take anything more. OG will give this up for no more heroes dead.
Bit farther behind. Playing these defensive heroes, just plays behind cores, doesn't really like to be too greedy. Especially since he can't even last hit kills with Purifying Flames when Resolution is there.
Oh gee, they're smoked up. This could be their fight.
This would be a massive one. The ILTW, he goes for the back line. Soxa
he's only at half health.
He's chain setting up the Oracle. Can they bring down ILTW during that time? No, they cannot. He turns his back to him and he managed to get off the false promise.
Oh, they gotta get out
the
now.
Retreat from OG. Samael, he has a little bit. He's got the Sunder. Is he getting it up? No, and too much damage. He dies right away. Resolution there with a chop on to 33 as they turn back towards Seb. Seb, he did get dusted up, but they didn't see where he went. And Soxa played it perfectly. Soxa actually got to the back line and chain stunned Solo. With his Blink Dagger, he found Solo and stunned him 3 times in a row. That's what you have to do in order to kill a core in this game, but they chose the wrong core to try and kill. Seb's gonna get caught out in that top lane because Resolution doesn't need to be with his damn team when they're taking the barracks like this. What do you do to stop them? Do you try and fight this Roshan without Seb?
I feel like you have to fight it. I kind of think you lose the game if you give this one up. Maybe Soxa will go for a snipe. I could see Soxa snipe this.
Yeah, Rolling
really
Thunder
well.
with Blink Dagger.
Oh, no,
But
another grab by Rezo.
He is going to be able to go into the back line and stun up some of these heroes. He ventures into the Roshan pit, but no tail. Despite that swap, 33 is still going to die. They're both going to die here. And Soxa, his Rolling Thunder is about to wear out. He hits him one more time, swashbuckle up, but it's so unlikely for him to be able to get away here.
Another chop. And Rezo just knew they were up there. They have good ideas right now about where the entirety of OG is. He's going to go for the TP.
Oh,
look at this.
This man.
He's given the signal to kill.
The predictions, man. He has that ward. He's going to signal. Someone needs to help me out with this one. It's going to be Zayat. Resolution. He's going to get the call with the blade mail. Now, is it going to be enough damage fast enough? They need to prevent it.
Oh, he's got the Sunder.
Samael now turning. Seb sees an opportunity to be able to collect this Resolution kill. Samael's got to be careful, though. The Sunray's burning him out. He's just going to die to the support. Resolution does go down to Seb, and Zayat has a bug on him. But the rest of the Virtus Pro is on their way, so...
Resolution does if he wants to use it. I think that trade is 1-for-1 worth it. They just gave him the green light this game. They said, whatever play you want to make, we trust you. Even if it'll leave us vulnerable potentially in a 4v5.
They're still smoked up and still trying to find that back line. They cannot go straight through Virtus Pro.
They need to kill Solo, and they want to avoid ILTW at all costs.
ILTW is way too massive. They're going to push forward.
Solo.
He's going to join him here. Solo is going to be spotted out, but does have the Glimmer Cape protecting him. The Rolling Thunder is going to cause some havoc. They do have that stun onto no one here, but he pops his BKB. Solo forced to use the False Promise on himself. Everyone is still alive here, but no one. He's going to challenge Samael. He's got the Spirit Siphon plus the BKB. Samael turning away a little bit, pops his Manta. Oh, but now he's in silence up. Swap goes over, but no chance to be able to get off a Sunder. They try and go for the egg too, but the double Yule Scepter. It protects the egg. One from no one, the other from Resolution, who gets the chop on Soxa. And now it's just Seb and 33. 33, he's certainly dead. Seb, maybe with the time lapse, can get out. He's going to Shikuchi over the side and goes to where 33's corpse is currently laying in the jungle. They're going to find Seb, chase him down. The dust is going to wear out in a second here, but long enough to get the Yule Scepter call that will finish him off. What a game from Virtus Pro. They can just run down mid lane and go straight for that lane, or straight for tier 4s, I guess, at this point. Yeah, No Tail's gonna call it. Virtus Pro, man, showing that they are not to be trifled with in this best of 5 series. Resolution in particular, I mean, we've been talking about Rezo and his performance as he gets better and better in the offlane role.
Damn, well, we will have to see. OG, you've got to prove to us. You've got to show us the answer. Do you have it in this game with that last pick, Legion? Or will no one continue with this dominant performance he's heading?
Oh, we've had no reason to doubt anything that Zayat is doing, honestly.
Yeah, so far my prohibitive MVP. He's been very good for their team.
Nice combination here is probably going to bring Resolution down, and that will be the first blood secured for Samael.
Yep, so 2 really good lanes for them so far.
But I feel like this very doldrum of a laning phase is going to VP's favor in a way. And just the fact that, like, with nothing's happening, it's kind of good. Resolution forces uses Primal Roar. Dragon Form is also on cooldown. Maybe this is an opportunity. Seb, can he get close enough to be able to get the duel? He might be able to. He pops his W and will manage to close it up, but he's been disarmed. Very nicely done by Solo. Some damage is going to come in. No Tail might be able to get there with Inkswell after the Purge is out, so they will manage to get that kill, even if it's not a dual one. Now the Helmet Dominator creep, though, is going to be able to catch Seb, and he's got the Black Hole ready to go. There is no stun to stop this. It will be a 1-for-1 trade-off, but at top lane, ILTW with the Dragon Form out dies. So while they bottom lane engagement,
I really feel like they have decent-ish tools at dealing with him. They have a Purge if they want, and I think they should. They have a Spirit Vessel Carrier too.
Smail booking it forward. See if he can kill Resolution. That's ensnared though. Cost him a lot of his HP, and he's a little bit scared to challenge any longer. Now he's going to cut through the trees. His haste rune is about to wear out soon. Jump away, but Resolution coming back.
He might still be dead. They have Hawk Vision on him.
They have Hawk on him. The Hawk is going to allow them to be able to dive this tower.
No.
OG. Oh, Seb's going to try and come in. Actually, the Legion Commander getting canceled there, or maybe canceling it himself as they see multiple heroes raiding in. They leave him alive long enough to get the Reaper Scythe kill.
Oh, that was disastrous.
For over 40 seconds. Unfortunate start for OG as we transition out of the laning phase and into those early remnants of laning, early game.
Yeah, and Zayat's is still having absolute free game. I mean, all of his 4-position heroes, for whatever reason, it just feels like he has such a free time. Mid lane.
This would be a massive kill, but I just don't see them getting. Okay, maybe with the Purge and everything, 33 is going to help Smail claim that kill. They had to blow everything they had and bring almost everybody to that mid lane, but they killed a big no-one Necrophos.
Soulcatcher is very effective on him too, and without the Oracle being in position or having his level 6, like no problem. No ulti, no issues, but they're going to make a pretty big rotation.
Though. Seb immediately going to be stunned up, and here comes Samael. Well, stun possible, doesn't get there in time. Science, though, does get changed up. Ooh. He's immediately going to die. A stun from that Centaur Conqueror does so much, but a Soulbind onto 2. This is beautiful for OG if they can actually bring down this support, but he does manage to get off the False Promise to turn around the duel onto the 2 of them. The Reaper Scythe is going to be able to cut him down, though. He loses that duel, and ILTW and Solo both to walk away healthy, but Samael is still able to claim 1 kill. Oh, he got popped there. Saxa was able to do enough damage to ILTW. No one's going to fall as well. The duel with the Soulbind setup, it didn't look great at first, but in the end, it results in a team-wide peer as Solo is going to be the last man down.
Oof. Saxa, very good hold on that ulti. He is caught up in a big way in this mid lane. He's level 12 already, highest net worth.
Dire are scanning.
Smoke up a scan from Virtus Pro, but do they know about Samael here on the side with that high ground vision? They might have, but Samael still able to get on top of Solo here. Has to be careful of Dragon Tail, though. It's going to be coming. Oh, he managed to dodge it. The Soulbind onto 2. Quickly, No Tail's going to be woken back up. The double steal. This is looking beautiful. Science coming in from the side, though, with a black hole onto 2, but it's quickly canceled by the disruption. They finish off the duels. ILTW will survive a little bit longer, but he's taken so much damage. He will still fall. Samael looks for the next one. He's just going to run over Solo here, take that kill, turn back for Zayat, who dared to try and black hole OG, but now they're going to try and chase him down. The support's a little bit slow, but Samael, he's a lot quicker as long as he hits the slight chains. Oh, just outside of range.
Like the way that he gets to team fight because the rest of his team can run in, this is what they needed in game number 1, Viking versus OG. Like Viking needed somebody that could just run in so that the Shadow Demon could just press spells at his leisure. And they'll just continue to get hunted around the map.
They have duel here, and Resolution has been cornered. This should be more damage for Seb. Push them to the side with a Primal Roar. There it is, the second duel win of Seb.
And they'll defend mid tower too. Look at this speed at which they're
Maybe
playing.
They can catch no one too.
Just keep going.
Up. Unfortunately, no duel for Seb to go for any follow-up, but if they get the ink swell, maybe they can actually get here in time. The Purge is going to go off, though. Quickly removes it. The stun, momentary, but the Soulbind locking the 2 of them together. Reaper Scythe going down. Seb, he will actually die here. Not with the extra Reaper Scythe death timer added on, but he still falls. Like you said, we didn't catch that one Pudge game, which looked like a throwaway.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened in that game.
Seemed like they were just kind of clowning around as they had already secured their group stage and at least game 1. No one going to be caught here. Solo is going to be able to bail him out with a False Promise, but I'm not sure how long this is going to last. No one. He has a lot of heals, but can he stop all this damage? I don't think so. The duel's going to go down, and they do manage to win it. Solo behind his tier 3 is being chased by Samael. Zoom! There he goes, ignoring that magic immunity and going straight for the physical damage. Takes down Solo, and they just keep it up.
I don't really know what they're playing for, though, is the problem too. Like I think OG's lineup scales pretty well.
Yeah. Like Virtus Pro may have like eventually the strongest late game, but it's going to take a while, especially if Seb keeps on getting these duel wins. Not going to get it here though. Zayat certainly will die. 33 managed to pick up that kill with a vacuum. He is dominating. And if he can't get his BKB, he's got a great chance of getting at least a team fight winning black hole, maybe even a game winning one.
And you can even start hitting top, which is what they're going to do. And this will force heroes back. This alone will tell OG that their assumption was correct.
Yeah.
Because nobody came to defend mid or top. Like, Seb actually got to hit top for free for a few hits.
Oh, he tried to blink into the back line to catch Solo. Instead, he's going to go for the duel, and it looks like no one. He's just dead without Solo to bail him out. No one's Necrophos just falls under the slightest hint of pressure. It's Deso build from Sumail is actually doing a decent amount of damage to the tower. Not the most amazing thing in the world, but between his Deso and the press the attack, they do manage to take that top lane without Virtus Pro contesting. But at least somebody can confidently tank the brunt of OG's offense. Resolution trying to sneak something here. The Soulbind just looking to be able to slow down Zayats and catch him if he gets close to an ally. Zayats is going to be stunned up here, and it looks like Seb should be able to get there for the duel. Give him the duel damage. They do. Up to 66 now.
Yeah, there's no glyph. Enigma's dead. He's their only way to salvage this fight at all. They're about to get double Rex here at 20.
Look at them. They're just ignoring no one.
They don't care about him.
They're like, yeah, Solo, go ahead. Save him if you need to. Put Fate's Edict on him. Purge him out.
How will you do it?
Do whatever you need to do. They're going to stun up 33 here. Zion's going to pop forward with the Malphus as well. 33 quickly cleanses that one. The silence onto no one with the Fate's Edict. He's currently unable to do anything right now. The duel with the vacuum with the wall. What a combo. That takes out 2. They have a buyback already. They is going to be the range barracks. It's going to fall. And yeah, OG, they just back up nice and easy. Seb is going to be on the front lines. Sumail creeping up the side, spotted by the Hawk, though. Maybe if Resolution can cut his way over there, he can find this opportunity. He's close enough for the Primal Roar, but his team is a fair distance away. More of them going to tunnel through this right-hand side, while Seb trying to position himself to be a target. Poke at him a little bit. There goes the DK. He jumps forward, immediately jumping onto No Tail. He doesn't really have a whole lot of damage with the Reaper Scythe. Will manage almost cut him down, but the disruption is there. And Seb, he's already taken Solo out. Now they're going to turn around. ILTW bottoms his BKB, but he misses. The black hole. It's a total win from Science, and they take the time to tip him as they take out Virtus Pro, the GG.
Okay, it should be a fun one. Low cooldowns again versus the big team fight of Virtus Pro. Can OG once again steamroll over these lanes, steamroll over the game, or will VP take this game number 3?
To a point where it doesn't almost matter how far behind you are, you can still win a fight with this combination of heroes.
Yeah,
I've got the Chronosphere Egg with an Ancient Apparition Ice Blast over the top.
You know, it's oh, they might get first blood.
They really might. Disruption into an Aether Remnant, into a Stomp. Who are they going to give it to?
Seb.
Interesting.
Yeah. They're just going to continue to let Seb absolutely free farm. And I like this, by the way. They're still leaving the rune at top.
Yeah, just like last time.
Yeah, just like last time.
So when Sumail does get his bottle, which he's
not that close
gonna struggle for it, but
he's doing fine in CS, even with his oh, they finally got a kill at top.
Okay. Looks like they managed to land a spear on Soxa.
Yeah.
Solo pops the ward down. He's like, oh, hello. Look at that. And just like that, OG, they no longer have that same net worth lead.
Come on.
Still in their favor, but 33 has to jump away here, but he's going to be pursued both by the Icarus Dive and ILTW with the Time Walk and Aether Remnant, but the burn from the Fire Spirits will certainly get the kill.
Isaiah's hit every single Fire Spirit there. Really well done for him.
Level 6 is almost here for that Faceless Void. A very key timing with all their combinations they have. Seb, they're going to go for him again. Stampede's going to go off. The Icarus Dive trying to pursue. No one's there on the other side with Cold Snap. And Seb, very likely with this Tornado Spear combination, he's just going to die. To Zayat. Zayat is the one to pick up the last hit.
He's getting up there. He's faster in the water. Everyone always forgets about that.
His natural habitat.
Yeah. And they've in fact found No Tail, who should be
he's not
really dead
here.
here.
The cold feet mixed with the arena. He's got nowhere to go to stop this stun from going off. Now Sumail's going to try and get the counter kill on Zayat. Almost had it too.
He got speared back.
Instead, he's on board while he's on agility form. He joins his death, ties it right next to No Tails, and they go down sinking together.
33 is just going to come up here and mess with ILTW. Looks like they're going to battle over the bounty runes. He's got to be careful. He just committed his jump too, and that's why 33 will posture forward. Looks like they're going to just trade out runes. No problem. Sumail's going to grab himself a regen.
Another arena, and Seb may die a second time here as a Sunray. Stampede going off. He managed to stomp the two of them, but he can go nowhere with that burn damage and the cold snap combo. My man's trying to work towards the Vlad's, just a typical aura build up. Very much in the style of kind of 4 protect 1, just trying to help Sumail here. But oh, he managed to get off the shrink form. Is that going to matter? I don't think so. Too much damage rains in on him. That Chronosphere with the cold feet, with the cold snap, and all the damage they can lay into it. Sumail doesn't stand a chance.
Like they're out rotating and outmaneuvering OG, in my opinion, pretty hard. The net worth lead is still, it's negligible. And
Science pulled back in. Can they get the stomp? They managed to land that. He still has the Icarus dive as well as the Supernova. He gets a small distance away. Is he going to pop the ultimate, or is he just going to give up his life? He gives it up. That is a mega kill streak for Sumail. But at the same time, in the middle lane, 33. He got caught by the arena and spear combo. Double damage. No one's baiting it right now. No one takes it. And now pushes forward. He sees a little bit of a stack here, thanks to high ground ward. 33, if he ventures a little bit too close, he's going to be swept up in the tornado. Swashbuckle away, possibly. Disruption goes down, but this is just going to set up for the spear.
Nice disrupt.
Okay, nicely done. 33 pops out the other side. And now the Aether Remnant is going to be able to grab Zayats there. Pulls him back in. Trying to slow down these heroes. If they can get to him with the Rolling Thunder inside this river area, it could be a disaster for Virtus Pro. 33 bounces back and forth into Resolution, onto ILTW, trying to finish off Resolution. They still need more damage though, and now the Chronosphere. It managed to catch the two backline heroes. Sumail, he managed some more strength, so he's going to be okay, but they still haven't finished up those damn heroes they were searching for in the first place. They've killed Resolution's Mars, but Zayats is still being, oh, what a jump in from 33. He managed to at least kill out the Ancient Apparition. He got a couple of lucky shot procs, pulling back in, no one with the Aether Remnant. He's looking for a little bit more. Saksa disassimilates and tries to retreat, but ILTW, he's going to chase after him. Almost catching him. Another Aether Remnant is up for Saksa. He's going to pop it now to try and stall ILTW, but without any mobility spells, he is going to be caught, trapped, and brought down. ILTW with the triple kill.
It was the turnaround. He didn't get that one more hit on the Rezo that would have made life easier. You can see that ILTW hesitates. If they have AA Ice Blast here, Sumail's dead 100%.
Banging into the game with it. No
That's a big kill.
That is a massive kill.
And they're going to find one more.
Zayats, he's going to be bumped by the, during Sunray with the Rolling Thunder. Hits him twice.
And they might finally claim that mid tower for themselves without even losing their own. And the one big move that they did make led to a kill. They might just kill on the same exact spot. OG
Sentry
hunting the area. They're gonna see no one
here.
They're gonna catch him again like this.
They want it. They got the stop. That's big. They're gonna follow it up with the purge. The arena's gonna go down, trying to protect him, but the Aether Remnant, it pulled him back through. Now the Rolling Thunder's gonna hit him time and time again, and Sumail is there to collect the kill. Now they're gonna hit Sumail. Oh, ILTW, he's been bounced off.
There's a lot of wasted ultis right now.
The Supernova's gonna go down, but a clean retreat? No, not so clean. Seb's gonna be caught into the back line with no one buying back like that. He will punish Seb for that initiation. 33 jumps to the other side of the river, but a Chronosphere is gonna make sure he's caught. No disruption from No Tail just yet. And the Remnant tries to jump in. Sumail back and forth as he turns into the Void Spirit. He's trying to get away. Resolution going for the kill onto 33. 33 hoping for a lucky shot. He needs the lucky shot. He actually get it. The clumsy net goes out from ILTW. He managed to jump away, but Saksa, he's trying to go for that back line once again with all the poison stacks. No one's a little bit low. They dive back onto the Sentry. Sumail dominating streak for Sumail as he managed to bring him up. Nice swashbuckle. That's going to be able to disarm at least ILTW here and slow down the Mars, who chases No Tail. He needs a couple more hits. No Tail trying to dodge him. Another lucky shot. He needs it just at the right time, but a God's Rebuke finishes him off. Looking forward, a 33 dodges the spear, pushes forward onto Resolution. Aether Remnant's going to be able to pull him back while Sumail takes down Zayats. Resolution will finally die in the end, despite the buyback from Virtus Pro. OG managed to be the victors of that engagement.
Sumail, as soon as he sees the AA Ice Blast go off, he's like, this is a free fight for me. Literally nothing can touch me. And he's completely right. He's got Manta for the Spirit Vessel. They don't have the best ways to deal with him in the fights. They don't have continued lockdown for him. It's really, really well done by OG. I'm having a really good time watching them because I think they're playing the pace of the game very well, and they're doing all the little things correctly. They're starting to utilize their net worth very well.
Seb, he wants that kill, and he may just have it. Yep, solo. He just gets one shot before anything can happen. Gets off the hood. Disruption. We'll be able to buy him some time here. Tornado comes through, toss him up in the air. He's going to be bounced back by the arena wall. EMP burns him out a little bit more. It looks like with the cold snap, he's probably dead here, but so is Science. And now Samael turning into a Faceless Void. He turns back into Morphling form, but an Aether Remnant stops the LTW from getting his damage. Now he's being chased down, and he gets bursted just like that. Samael pushes forward a little bit farther. He sees no one. He's already dead. Science on the high ground has popped the Supernova, but Samael don't give a damn. He pushes into the tier 3, dodges the Supernova stun. They try and catch him with the Aether Remnant. Samael with these double mobility spells between turning into a Faceless Void and time walking around while also waveforming around at the same time. He can catch almost anybody.
And they've got a 5k gold lead, 17-17, but all these early kills never led to that mid tower, which made VP's life impossible, and he's just gonna get another kill.
Beyond godlike Samael.
They can't defend this now. They don't have Chrono Ice Blast. And OG, they're just everywhere at once in these team fights, and so it's really hard for ILTW to set up. And with the Aegis up on Sumail, they're really reluctant to just blow the combo on him. And ILTW is not scaling up right now. In fact, Sumail's playing a better Void than he is. He just keeps morphing into him, so he has that double mobility, and the time lapse is destroying him. Or the
time dilation?
Yeah, the time dilation.
That is rough. They're going to smoke up, trying to go into the high ground, but Samael immediately initiates the
two-man stun.
Hitting the two-man stun. Immediately the Supernova is going to be popped here, but it's not enough to protect no one. Samael keeps on pushing. He's going to go for solo here. A nice Rolling Thunder that chain stuns on ILTW 1, 2, 3 times. Fortunately, there is going to be resolution time. A 4 stun, a follow-up stun. ILTW, he can't do anything. They didn't even need Samael for the damage. OG, the other two-man, of course, managed to bring down ILTW.
It's going to be an 11k gold lead. It's just 24 minutes into the game. Going into this day, I really thought it was going to be a 3-1 stomp for OG, but right now it's looking the other way.
Certainly is. Virtus Pro. They
these
seem to
teams
have the wrong idea on how to combat OG.
I think they had the better idea game one. Just continue to try to play fast.
Yeah.
Get on the map and get aggressive. Don't give them breathing room.
Adjust. It spotted no one. Aether Remnant almost catching him there. Resolution was ready to jump in to bail out no one if needed to, but they're pushing into a high ground. Seb sees them. He blinks away. Oh, a spear actually managed to nail up 33.
He's looking for Sumail right now.
They really want this kill onto No-Tail to dodge the disruption by LTW. He's in trouble. Oh, he's just dead. Popped. Samael takes him down. Now the bounce in from 33 is going to be able to disrupt this no-tail kill they're searching for so long. They finally did get it, but it comes at a cost to Seb. He's now going to be able to chase down Solo as well. A buyback from him, and Arena goes out. A spear trying to get out of this damn Arena is Resolution. He wants away from Saxa. Saxa with a dissimulate dodge. A little bit more damage from the Sun Rays, not quite enough. A disruption, an Aether Remnant. Science, he's trying to get away now with Resolution. They're trying to retreat back to their base because their 2 cores are dead. Solo's going to be left behind as Seb sees him. Oh, a spear. Maybe he can bail him out here. The 3 try and retreat. No-Tail. He wants the kills. He wants the disruption to finish him off. This could just be the 3rd and final lane of barracks here. Double kill for Samael. They get those 2. The mid lane's pushing in. Tier 4s are available to assault, or they can take a breather and try and push through bottom.
They're always ripping off one of that combo and making it impossible for them to just hit their 4 big ultis. We haven't really even seen it this game, and I don't think we will, as they're going to try to end the game right here. Buyback, only Invoker has it. He's already up, but I don't know what he does by himself. They need the AA Ice Blast for the damage.
They've got that. The Strength Morph is already off, so without an Ice Blast, there's not much they can do against this. They try and go for the Arena. Samael is at full health right now. They do have the Meteor combination. That's going to do a little damage to No-Tail, but the supports are not what they need to kill. They need to deal with these cores. As Seb, he's already taken out ILTW.
Oh,
Resolution
no, he pushed him out.
Okay, the Ice Blast
pushed him out.
Samael is just able to focus on the throne, and with nothing slowing him down, nothing stopping Samael from getting this throne, Virtus Pro will call it here. OG now leading the series 2-1.
I really think that VP took the wrong lessons away.
We'll have to see. This should be a very good one. It is going to be game number 4. OG is up 2-1. Can the No One team bring it back to a 2-2? Or will Sumail zip himself into that 3-1 victory? We'll have to see with Cap and Blitz.
Because they seemingly have every excuse you could possibly give them. You've got a carry on high ping. You've got 2 stand-ins. Stand-ins that, by the way, have a role where they can't actually play. There's no mid laner here. You've got a carry. You've got 2 off laners. There's no actual mid laner. You've got every excuse you can give OG. And so when they finally matched up against Virtus Pro, you're like, all right, VP, they're just going to 3-0 it. It's just nice and easy, a clean team. But everything says that the odds are against them.
So they're pretty much just team fight now.
No high cooldowns.
No high cooldowns, just fighting.
TA, Ember Spirit. Those heroes always are ready to fight. Do you think it's actually going to give them an advantage? Oh, 2-man Fisher. They're going to be able to get a counter kill. They already gave up the first blood,
might be
so
dead.
this ILTW kill isn't going to be worth as much, sadly, for OG.
You got to throw him out to make him spicy.
Yeah, every analyst gets their come-ups.
Exactly. Except me, because I have the power of hindsight. Seb is just going to battle into ILTW, who's probably dead here.
Yeah, no chains opportunity, and geez. They may have gotten first blood, but ILTW is not having a good game here.
And this safe lane Abaddon is doing just fine. That's why Rezo is going for his own farm by pulling the creep wave. I think this is not a lane that he wants to be in a pure 1v1 situation in, and Sumail's going to get rolled on. This should be his death with the slow.
Now that's how you gank somebody. Sumail tries to do as much damage as possible before he goes down, and thanks to the tower hit, Zayats gets a little bit low.
He's going to pull us all over Firefly, and he's going to get massive off of this. He missed 1 to range creep, but who cares, because you're going to get all of these other little creeps. And with No-Tail sitting in the fire, he might just die for this.
Yeah, with a roll in from Zayats, this is the most efficient farm you could possibly have on Resolution.
Dude, he got so much gold for that.
2 stack, 2 creep waves, and a hero kill. Pretty rough ping, apparently. Resolution is going to go for it again here. No-Tail, he TP'd out into lane, and that just means he's dead.
Yeah, and Rezo might be going down for this,
Yeah,
yes,
he will.
but so far so good for him, as he did pull the creep wave to the second creep wave, so he'll be just fine. 33 is still having absolute free farm, and ILTW with this lane switch, he's got to be careful here.
Does manage to get the chains onto Sumail, but pull back into his doom here. The Sleight of Fist and the stick charges may have actually allowed him to survive. No one's going to cut over.
Oh, no.
And Soxa, he's just in deep. Oh, he got the hit. He got the enchant totem swing that gets the kill. And now, even if he does die, which he probably will, no one only needs a couple of shots here. Oh,
trying to get the juke. He
the courier,
does.
he's juking it out. He's got a Fisher coming up too. He also has a TP.
Oh, no, he went
tries to go
1-2
back
step.
in. Cut through the trees, maybe? Oh, the Fisher block. He blocked him out. He can't get to him. No one is not going to be able to get this kill.
Wow.
Soxa, well played.
Soxa, he did that in the other game too. Game 1, where he was the Pango against the Axe. That was so hype. And now he just runs in a circle. He's just wasting time. He's going to wave himself goodbye. I know he's banging on his totem, but it looks like a bye.
Traditional 33 off lane style of Abaddon, and just try and hit this heavy early to mid game timing.
Yeah, probably get like Vlad's at some point too. I just think they really want to play this like style where they have items that are really cost efficient and cheap at fighting, and I don't know if Radiance necessarily fits into that mentality.
Inkswell is going to be pretty powerful here with that stun of the Firefly plus Inkswell. They should be able to run down Seb here, but the Fisher actually separates the two of them, and Seb, he's getting away. In fact, it's going to be Resolution who's in trouble. Sumail almost finished him off. 33 will manage to get this kill on the Zayats.
Seb is still alive.
Seb is still fighting back. He's getting impetus after impetus. That's going to bring Solo low, and now no one on the retreat, but Sumail looks to slow him down. Does Soxa have that Fisher? Not quite yet. Couple more seconds needed for that one. OG. What's crazy to me is this game in particular, OG is pulling out off the same style that we've seen before, time and time again in this series. Oh, jump in onto Solo. Who's going to pull back here. The raindrop is not going to be much protection against Seb and all the pure damage from those impetus shots. Roll back in onto Samael, low on mana.
Nice.
They're going to be able to get the combo onto him with Resolution on top of the Firefly as well. They're slowly bringing him out. 33 is going to be here though, the Aphotic Shield, and that stops a ton of the damage. Seb, that's going to be a secondary target here. Seb is going to get burned out before 33 has a second round of Aphotic Shield. ILTW still going for that back line. Really wants to kill Samael as quick as possible, and he does manage to get that one. Science with the double kill. Keeps on going. Saksa turns around with that ultimate, the Echo Slam. Not enough to kill the Ember Spirit though, and 33 just being harassed bit by bit with no ultimate left. They do manage to get Zayats though, thanks to No Tail and that Fisher from Saksa. Still a really, really bad fight for OG.
Yeah, what can you do if you're a VP with the gold that you got though? Because she's gonna go blink next, and all of a sudden she has no way to fight into this. But VP are doing a good job of splitting out, fanning the farm.
Maybe it's time to take another tower. They do get another tower, that is. Saksa could have his Blink Dagger.
And they did go for the smoke. I like this. They want to still try to take a fight.
Gonna be able to grab Seb, pull him into the tier 2 tower with the Inkswell stun right after the lasso. It means he's so far away that 33 cannot get there on his Abad. Now, no one jumped in, but he's immediately grabbed by Samael. The Echo Slam's gonna go down, trying to chain stun him out. No one delivers the damage though to be able to finish off that Earthshaker, and he's still somehow alive. 33 tries to chase him down on the Abad, but he has to retreat now. Science, a kick from the high ground, slows down 33. He's forced to use his Aphotic Shield, but a chains is now gonna root him to the spot. 33 should just die as Samael cannot help him out here. ILTW gets the double kill.
Ooh. They try to all in on this no one TA, but she already grabbed one kill. So it was already a 3v5 at this point, and a pretty good Echo Slam, but the Soulbind is just a little bit too much. With the silence, Samael had wasted all of his mana trying to all in onto this Templar Assassin. And they try for the grab again onto Rezo.
Now Resolution, he's going to be grabbed by Samael. Samael actually gets silenced up here. Oh, that damage. No one takes out the Storm Spirit. Will they get the disable? Zayats is going to roll in and nail Samael perfectly. 3 shots to the dome from no one, and Samael is dead. Now Seb, half his health gone, immediately up buyback. A double chains there. The Fisher with the double stun. Samael's going to be able to roll in and does grab Science before he can roll out. Now he's going to look for the Ember Spirit as well, but ILTW, he jumped once, and he's got another remnant to go, so he should be fine here.
Whose Mango Tree is that, by the way?
That, I believe, is Virtus Pros.
Oh, that Mango Tree.
Oh, they managed to get the roll in. Pull him back. He's silenced up. He's flame broken. Seb does have 33 though, and he knows he can kind of keep going as long as he's got the Aphotic Shield here, but now they've been soulbound together. No one. He got the mega kill streak, but he's going to be needed here for the team fight. He quickly takes out the back line, and now 33 with his ultimate already being used. He will slowly but surely be chased down. Samael, that's a problem for him. He turned around and hit some creeps. He has no mana to be able to work with here. He is going to be chain stunned and a dieback for him. OG losing back-to-back team fights there.
We're seeing his impact. He's got a Maelstrom alone. He's saying, I will not repeat the mistake of last game. I will not just farm. I have to fight my way out of this hole.
And no one, he wanted the be-all, end-all hero of this game, the Templar Assassin, and he's showing that he can put it to just deadly instrument in his hands.
Top tower
yep, that's 4 runes, and all of a sudden we've got a 5k gold lead. We're just going to trade Stomps out for a game 5, I bet.
Yeah, it seems like it's Seb. He's going to be grabbed here. Lasso, Inkswell stun. A lot of damage coming from LTW, while no one quickly blinks in and deals with No Tail. He says, you're not going to be bailing out your brother here in arms. We're going to get a secondary kill and maybe a tier 2 tower to add on to it. All they had to do was just kind of chill through this early game, not give up too much of a net worth advantage. In fact, they did more than that. They fought back in multiple team fights to now claim a gigantic net worth lead.
Again.
Maybe a big team fight. Seb going to be targeted here with the BKB from no one, allowing him to pump some damage out unimpeded. But Seb actually does manage to get away. No Tail, not quite as lucky though. Blown up by the combination from ILTW and no one. Seb will eventually go down though. He just has nowhere to run to and nowhere to hide.
And the executing shot from no one. It was that fight where they try to fight with the Aegis going onto the low ground, but it started with Seb getting picked off and no one tanking pretty much every single ability. Now that he's got his BKB, he's good.
Oh,
33.
look at that. Zayats. He's got the distance of the rolling boulder talent, and he used it to catch up to 33. 33 tried to hide behind the tier 2 tower, but because of Zayats, no one gets the beyond godlike spray. ILTW, though, what happened there?
He was just getting a little bit frisky.
Looks like he got Blink Echo slammed.
And will Rezo find Seb for the 5th time? He's done such a good job with that.
Yeah, he has. First, in game 1, his axe was a monster, just being able to hunt down all of OG. Now in this game, he's made Seb quite the victim.
Oh,
Sticky name
Rezo
on the
knows.
spot. Saksa tries to go for the lasso, but has to play back as No Tail threatens him. The silence is going to come down. Science to the rescue. Manage to hit the 2-man slow. He's going to go for Saksa here. They feel that's the more important kill, as they should. They're going to be able to land the stun onto him, push him back with the flame break, and Saksa is certainly dead, as is No Tail. Both supports on the side of OG die.
Against a Deso Meld TA hit,
Yeah.
you're going down.
You
All
have
right.
negative 11 armor when no one hits you with that combo.
Ooh.
Temple's defense.
You're just going to get 2-shot every single time. Resolution trying to stop this outpost from being taken, but his life may be taken as some. Oh,
the blink.
nice blink away. The Eul's blink.
And now they're all here.
The chain's up.
The boys are back.
Samael almost nailed there by Zayats. He is going to be silenced, though. No one keeps on going for it. He does manage to get that kill. Seb's going to be left behind. 33. He knows that if he tries to bail out this Enchantress, he'll probably just be another death on the pyre here. No one. Oh boy, what a catch there from ILTW. Double chains, kick 33, back outside of his base, finish off no one, and then turn back for that Batten with the borrowed time. But the chains to stop the TP out, that is pretty much a 5-man wipe.
Actually, no, it's going to be a 5-man wipe.
Because Saksa is going to die as well. He had just died bottom lane, and now he dies again. Now an Orb of Destruction, so add in even more minus armor for no one, and give him an Aegis as well to
That's
wish
good for
him
No
on
Tail.
his way.
This is fine. He's happy about this.
Hey, he's got some armor.
Is under attack.
Rezo, 5-3-17, his Bat Rider. Oof.
Yeah, that escape that he did earlier with the Yules and then the blink away.
Baited the entirety.
And now he's going to be gone on here. Can they actually blow him up in time? It looks like it. They've got plenty of damage on the side of Alliance. Okay, now we see how heroes can actually die. We need a little bit of distance for Seb to output that pure damage, but they can potentially 100-0 some of these heroes.
ILTW is dragging them closer to his board vision. This is really smart.
Zayats, they're going to give him the Inkswell so he can get right in the middle of everybody. Doesn't actually hit the stun, but he does hit the silence. Tries to go onto No Tail, but he's pulled back in by Samael. Now Resolution's going to be able to grab Samael, but Echo Slam, it stops him in his play. But no one with the BKB. He's laying in the damage. He's already killed the Earthshaker. Now with the Soulbind on these two heroes, they're also silenced up. They can't actually save No Tail. Hell, they can't even save themselves. His 33 is going to go down, and Seb, bit by bit, shot by shot, he pops the
Get out of there,
Scepter,
Seb.
but he doesn't have a TP to get away. Don't be mad, he says. Don't kill me. He hopes, but no such luck. Virtus Pro win another
Oh,
fight.
Rezo actually diebacked.
Dire
Okay,
All right. So
straight a little bit away from the team there.
fight, fight, fight. One team has demoralized the other team. But I will be silly if I just say this game is 100% over. I think
Yes.
that OG still have this, like...
Never rule OG out, but you can roll Seb
Oh,
probably
come on,
dead.
Seb.
You can
No, perfect
probably
Ghost
roll
Scepter
his
timing.
life out. All right, the Ghost Scepter. Okay, the old Scepter to dispel that. Flame Break to poke him away from his base.
He actually lives for, like, a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And they found 33.
They have plenty of stuns, so what's the boy to do? He's just gonna keep running. Survive as long as you can. Pop the borrowed time at the right time to take some damage off, but no. I'll just follow him.
He is not advanced in gold at all. We talked about how he had that really early Helm of Dom. They took that tier 1 tower top, and since then he's got Vlads and nothing else. And that was like 20 minutes ago. TA, on the other hand, has 5,000 gold. They're going to pop their pair kit. It's a good item.
Pair kit. But much like how we were talking about whether No Tail dies to 2 shots or 3, feels like this melee barracks may eventually die. Well, he lost his Aegis, so OG, they can formulate a response here.
Yeah, this could be their opening. The long hit. Pop. It's only one set of racks.
Yeah. They do have the Aghanim Scepter almost being done for Samael. I don't know what their combo is going to be off of that. I guess it's just Echo Slam, but they don't have any other AoE damage to pump into it. So we're going to need a dream Echo Slam for him. No tail. Well, he's dead.
Two-shot.
Okay, there goes. They managed to get the double pull. 33's trying to protect Jamel right now. He's locked in by the soul bind, but no chance. No one does too much physical damage. And now they've nailed Saksa. He gets off the Echo Slam, but it is a death croak from him as he falls. No one gets the ultra kill. Give him the rampage. Just do it, VP. Look at him surrounding Sep like that. They set up no one.
He stuns up the Earthshaker as he blinks in. Yeah. Then they Yules him and they fan out, and he hits a similar big ulti that Zayats did. So we've seen both 4 positions now. Trade out big whiffs. No problem though.
Okay, this should be a fun one. Game number 5. It's all decided right here. Is that last pick Enigma gonna do it, or will no one once again just have a beastly performance? Game number 5.
So that it runs into the tower and bounces off, in turn pushing into Virtus Pro. 33 is actually gonna immediately be assaulted here as a long duration Fortune's End holds him in place. Now they just need to make sure to keep that poison sting damage ticking up. Resolution's got to be careful. The tower, though, 33 should eventually die here unless he could somehow juke it out, but no, that's going to be your first blood. Solo claims the kill. It's the early Eidolons you couldn't use to deny, right? It was just, they're too easily fed away.
Yeah, they don't really do anything. They're super weak if anybody runs into them.
Yeah.
Which is why we'll see when Enigmas try to jungle, you just get like one support hero to hit back. And Beastmaster is also having maybe the worst time, but in the exact same spot.
My lane's terrible. Let me just go ahead and help make sure that Bristleback's game is equally terrible.
Haha, he's also not getting farm.
Blocked out a little bit by the shards, has to work his way around it. The boar keeps on slowing down ILTW. He's being chased farther and farther. The tag team doing so much damage here. No one shows up. He's only level 5 here with a double poison touch, though. Maybe they could do something here. Solo, they can make sure 33 cannot TP away. And Saksa, he walks right on by Solo.
Of all the
now
people,
out of range.
Looks like Pango is giving up on this.
It's now mid lane. Both teams
double
walking around. Sentry on out. No tail. Is he going to be saved by Seb here? Seb just kind of waiting out.
He got blown up.
Oh, but it whipped halfway through.
What is with black holes today?
Grab Seb immediately. Now an opportunity for Rolling Thunder. If they want to pursue here, they can. The Swashbuckle goes out. The Rolling Thunder. Nice snowball dodge and put it onto the Panko. He's pulling him all back. Now he can bounce him off the wall. No, he actually doesn't go for it. He just tries for a clean escape here while Samael, he sees no one on that Storm Spirit, has a bit of mana to work with and a Fairy Fire. So it'll take a lot here to bring him down. No one's actually going to turn, pull him into the tower, and try and jump, but a sleight of fist catches him right as he lands next to Zayats, dead in the grave, and Dazzle has no shallow grave to protect himself. A triple kill for Samael.
What a sick save by Saksa. I loved watching that. I was trying to hum the Batman.
Second being Resolution's Pangolier, who has yet to really get a good grip on this game. Hasn't found any big kills. He's going to look for one on 33 here. He immediately gets Primal Roared up. He's going to be taking some tower shots, but should be saved by Zayats. Now, the Rolling Thunder, it's still not going to go off. He didn't actually ever cast it. Resolution just dies, and Zayats will also fall underneath the tower. Samael gets that double kill.
He protects his poor ass Beastmaster, but probably going to be a dead no-tail here.
Yeah.
He was so poor in this game. Just leave him alone. Don't come bottom.
These poor boys need to be sheltered from all this violence in the world. Mid tower, it's about to go down. Seb making good use of this Enigma, does get denied. Now he's going to be vortexed into the Rolling Thunder and just killed off. So what could have been a really nice pickup for him in just the tower gets denied.
He'll take that every day though. Like they pick one hero that can just push and fight. They have so many different summons on the ground.
Yeah, last game it was an Abaddon with the Helma Dominator. Like
and
there's very clearly a game plan.
Yeah, there's a theme here.
He takes control. Trying to grab him, the silencer, the first target here, no tail. He's not stunned, but doesn't go for the global. He holds on to it, and he'll hold on to it into his grave as Samael. Now he buys back, pops that global silence. His solo's going to be finished off here. Samael looks for the next one in Zayats. At the same time, ILTW.
He guessed wrong.
Juked it a little bit. Looks like Samael did spot him, though, and he might still be able to run him down, or maybe not. The chains goes out. Samael is actually out of mana. Of course, he does have that Aegis, but with very little mana to work with, he can't really chase down these heroes.
He's not going to play on the black hole at all. He's just going to kind of play as a pusher. I like this. He's got the Eidolon attack range.
Okay, so better way to be able to siege the tower. Resolution doesn't put himself that far away from Sumail with that swashbuckle. So he will get chained up again. One more swashbuckle coming. Now they're going to be saving him. Resolution jumps a little bit farther away. He does have plenty of heals with that Vlad, so he should be fine. But Solo, no longer having a false promise, has no backup plan.
Oh, they lost the mech. Ah, Seb.
Ooh, what happened to his
Come
courier?
on, man.
No one's cutting the mid-creep wave and kill the courier.
I mean, Seb's courier just died to the tower.
ILTW, he has a Vanguard, so he's kind of tanky, but OG, they are so strong right now with the tag team. They make short work of that.
That was very odd. He just kind of ran through them all.
Yeah, and they just beat through his passive.
Rezo's going to try to pick up some bounty runes, whereas look at how much vision OG gets of the map.
Yeah.
What you'll find laying around.
Just at the sign of almost any hero, Virtus Pro has to retreat and blow some of their
Pango Ball
ultimate.
misses.
That
Nice
Pango
dodge.
Ball, Sumail was able to get his remnant before he jumped back.
This is 2 ultis expended by VP. ILTW, you've got to start being a little bit careful here. Seb is now coming in for this. They don't have False Promise anymore, nor do they have the Pango Ball. Surely you can just purge off this silence, but instead he goes for it on the Enigma, and they've got to be careful.
Sumail double chain. Solo is still there to try and protect against some of the magic damage, but it's too much physical. Sumail's going to be pulled back in. Can they finish him off? They actually got him. The black hole. It comes a little too late. The global silence is down. They do manage to catch the Storm Spirit as he zipped in, but he's kind of healthy. He gets burned about. Malphite. Oh, he gets away with just 30 HP. He pops the bottle, and he's going to be fine. And look at ILTW. Maybe he can get his revenge, but he's so slow underneath all of this. The Boars, they're keeping him in place. The Crimson Guard goes off. His back is turned, but bit by bit, piece by piece, he may just end up going down the heel. The heel, it's Solo. He's managed to keep him alive. Now Resolution's looking to be able to slow him down, and no one's back, baby. He barely survived through that team fight, and now he's back to exact his revenge. He's going to be able to pop that Yule Scepter onto 33, allow Resolution to catch up to seal the deal. They're going to go for the Boar and the Beastmaster.
Wow, they
Double kill
held.
for no one.
They decided to go because so many different things were on cooldown.
They barely missed out on a great team fight for themselves. Instead, it
VP.
turns the other way around in Virtus Pro. They're now ahead in net worth.
They did that so well. Cannot commend them enough. And it's really Sumail just jumping in thinking he's invincible. And he might have been if the rest of his team, had vision of that high ground.
Low ground, they're going to go for him, trying to burst him down as quick as possible. But he does manage to get off the snowball, goes a small distance away. That Lotus Orb, but not protecting Resolution as the Global Silence went down afterwards. He needs to be able to get that swashbuckle up. The saves are coming in, though. 2 different defensive supports will allow this Pango to be able to get back.
Now he's going to get his ball.
Tries to go for the Ember Spirit, but Sumail has already jumped away. 1 remnant up, needs another one to get to the high ground before Resolution's here. Dodges that ball, but it keeps on trucking. Finally, he bumps him out. No,
dodges it again.
does manage to dodge it. Back over to Solo. He's been caught by Saksa. He's going to be chased down by the support while the Beastmaster's stuck in as well. The Shard's going to be able to block him out, and he should be dead. Virtus Pro keep on moving forward. Seb, they spot him next, but Sumail, he's got a surprise for him. Comes back
black
in
hole,
with the 3-minute black hole for the Yule Scepter. It goes down, stopping that what could have been a game-winning fight, but now it's the turnaround. Sumail's caught up in the remnant, pulled back in by the Vortex. He's not able to jump away. Science dies to No Tail, but it is a dying croak from No Tail. He goes down. 3 dead on the side of OG, and they just keep on looking for more. Resolution with this Lotus Orb feeling like he's invincible right now. Goes past this tier 1 tower. The Shards goes out. He's jumped up in the air by the punch. He still has his swashbuckle to go. Maybe baiting in Seb and Saksa, seeing if they'll overcommit into ILTW, but no. Sumail maybe thinking that he needs a BKB. Just not sure whether or not he's going to go for that. He has the Ogre Club. But he has Chrysalis queued up. Does he have a BKB on a courier somewhere?
And the zip in. He fights
to pull him back. This means no global silence in the fight. This means OG has to immediately retreat. Resolution is not able to get the extra hero. Gets stuck on the cliff instead. They're not careful though. OG may strike back as they see Solo an opportunity to be able to burst down that 5 position. They immediately
need to protect their supports
with the buyback as well. Desires, he's been caught as well. Tries to go for the shallow grade TP out. ILTW stalled off by the Malphus as well. They're going to go from killing these 2 supports now being able to take on the big tanky cores. ILTW trapped by the shards, just turning his back to him, delivering what damage he can before he finally dies. No one's going to come over from the side though. Trying to go for a pickoff on his Seb, but Seb's too tanky, especially with that Essence Ring. And he's got to beware of 33 with that Blink Dagger. One Primal Roar, and this game could be over for no one. Resolution. Once again, trying to make himself a target, has the Lotus Orb, has both defensive supports on the high ground ready to play for him.
Roche is getting really low right now. Storm finds a Mindbreaker.
No one is pretty far away. Is he going to go for a long zip in? It's looking like he might. They're trying to get the information. There's the zip through. Doesn't do that much damage though. Zep, he's able to take off most of it with the Guardian Grease. He got off the Essence Ring and now the Primal Roar. It's onto the Storm Trip, but a Lotus Orb saves him. It puts him in the snowball. Do they have a stun to be able to catch him? No, he immediately breaks the snowball to be able to zip onto 33.
Watch for Seb. He still has
goes for the black hole onto 2. No one can't really stop it. He's out of mana now, and that's just going to hold on through. They do manage to get the Shallow Grave off on his Solo. Solo survives a little bit longer to get off some heals, but now the global silence. The global silence with the ice shards as well. They're stuck. He pops the Eul Scepter, a zip away, but no, a chains. It'll hold him in place. No one goes down. No buyback available for no one either. It's only going to be this 3-man from Virtus Pro. They're trying to escort ILTW out of here, but the chase continues for OG. They're going to lead behind Zayat, but Solo's up next. Saxa with the ice shard, scouts for him, doesn't find him. So they say good enough for us. Let's take that Roshan, boys.
VP, if you watch back this replay, it's all going to come down to that one moment where the 2 supports decide to split after they kill Silencer to de-ward and get wards up on this left side. He does have the Aghanim Scepter now. Big team fight item for the Storm Spirit. This is the build that most of the Storms go nowadays. But he has to be so careful about not getting roared. VP.
33 pushes out.
Don't lose your supports here.
Gonna see
Look at them just run past the supports.
Immediately going to be targeted. Solo does have the Shallow Grave on him. Tries to walk it off with a Glimmer Cape. He's going to be okay, but Zayat needs to save. They're going to have to use that.
They save each other.
There's no one with the triple Electric Vortex with the Rolling Thunder on through.
Oh, he didn't get his BKB up.
Seb, they've taken him out, but the 2 supports are also going to die, and no one is low on mana right now. Zayat is actually saved. There was enough heal coming in that they only lost their 5 position. A buyback came out from Seb there. That was a 5 for a core.
You've got to get this BKB Blink Black Hole off. This game is still in your hands. I would still say it's OG favored. They don't have an easy way to cancel this. The only way that he gets caught out is when the storm comes through, but that surprise factor is now gone. So they're going to jump.
They see the storm share in the top lane, so immediately they try and jump ILTW. Solo.
He's very tanky. They will not commit for this.
Glimmer Cape. They're not going to overdo it here. They don't overcommit for ILTW, and the supports also don't commit some of their defensive abilities just yet. The storm share jumps over the side. They see him. Oh, there goes the global silence. No one. He still has the Eul Scepter though, and Seb does not bother to go for it.
He uses himself, and now they've got to get out. They're going to lose a silencer here for free.
Yeah, no tail. He's certainly dead. Seb, are they going to go back in? The Primal Roar. They found the back line. Solo, they're going to try and break the Shallow Grave. Zion saves him. The black hole comes up through. The BKB black hole on the 4. The Rolling Thunder goes on through. Stalls up the damage from Samel. Can they actually down Samel? They actually do. Oh, ILTW. He's putting out the damage. He's pumping out the brakes. He's going to go for Seb. Slow him down with the Viscous Nasal Goo. The snowball. Oh, they got another one. Resolution comes through. They manage to get him. ILTW with a sick bash takes the 4th kill, and that's a dieback from Seb.
This is such a nice storm to watch. He gets global, but he's already zipped onto the high ground on the left side just in case somebody wants to blink in. Resolution pops the ball. You don't want to commit the roar for one of these 2 supports because they save each other. So you almost simultaneously have to flip the switch. Soxa has to go for one, 33 has to go for the other, while you're popping global so they can't save each other. It's such a complicated way to win this game now if ILTW just sits up here. And he's going to commit. Sumail tries to go for the supports. He wants him to
try to get that fast kill, but no one immediately grabs two. With the vortex, the global silence goes off a little bit too late. No one in some trouble. The black hole actually lacking him too, but they do have the false promise. No one may survive for a little bit longer. They manage to get a bash on his Seb. Now the roll in from Resolution. Rolling Thunder bounces once, twice onto Soxa, hops over him, hits 33 instead, while no one goes up to full health, laying into Soxa, trying to get that kill. A punch in the air, and no one will retreat back to the rest of his team, or they're going to try and deal with Sumail. Sumail low on mana here, one sleight of fist, but now he's going to come back down to earth, quickly surrounded by Virtus Pro heroes. He's maybe dying here. Soxa trying to bail him out with a snowball. They're getting the LTW is trying to get him with the abyssal. Can they kite him? Damage just a little more, but no! Sumail, he goes for the TP out. No one finally gets him. He finally gets that kill, but he's committed his life to be able to get that, and he will certainly die without the mana. ILTW now a man, a machine, a monster, just looking for more kills in a 2 versus 4. The roll is on Zion. ILTW tries to save his support. He goes for Seb. Seb's so low, but now he's been broken as well. Tries to slow him down even further. BKB goes off. No more slows. He's able to get away. Instead, he turns on to Notel. Notel laying the damage onto Zion, but he survives. He gets through all of that, runs away with ILTW. They get that kill on the one support. The shard hit, blocked him in, but immediately an Abyssal Blade. Saxa still gets off. He's still alive. He's still alive. A bash. One more, and he can save him, but Zion finally goes down. But it cost them so much. OG, they've committed so hard just to be able to kill a damn 4 position. ILTW slows him down to a crawl. A board blocks him in. A 33.
He gets the blink
away. A TP.
Is he gone?
Can he get out? No bash. No. ILTW misses the kill. 33 gets out.
And OG, they somehow hold throughout all of that. Being able to cast Greaves and then grave himself, and that would have been the death of 33.
Spell Prism for the Storm. Saxa, he wants solo. He always wants solo, and he may just have him too. Solo. Oh, he didn't get off the false promise. The Rolling Thunder onto 2 with the Vortex show. That might just be able to seal it. The Black Hole goes up, and no one dodges it. And the Rolling Thunder finishes off Notail. Immediately buys back ILTW. Managed to get the Abyssal Blade. 33. Wait for the kill on his Zions, but he's so damn tanky. 33 can't really do anything there. He has to retreat. Back underneath the Sentry. There goes that Abyssal Blade. Used onto Saxa. Saxa still has a snowball. And he has a blink up. Can he blink away? He blinks away in time before the Rolling Thunder can catch him. Rezo, he used his Refresher Orb for this. They need a kill, and they found Notail. Notail gets off the Global Silence, but he's certainly dead. OG, can they do anything off this one? The Yule Scepter going down, the Rolling Thunder is still going up. They chained up Sumail and Seb. Now a Basher follow-up onto Seb as well. He's dead. He does have a buyback. They're going to try and chase Sumail next. The Shallow Grave goes off onto no one. No one turning. Sumail surrounded. He's dead as well. Another buyback could be forced as ILTW marches straight for those barracks.
Seb, without Black Hole, what are you supposed to do here? Maybe he just buys out Refresher, sells a bunch of stuff. I don't know. But that Black Hole did not connect in the way they needed him to.
No, it certainly did not.
And all the buybacks coming out now.
Now they have to stall for 50 seconds if they want this. Oh, lower kick! It pushed Saxa into the rest of Virtus Pro, and ILTW, they don't really want to go for him.
This is not the target you wanted to kick into the base.
Saxa, he's so tanky, but eventually he's going to die here.
Another
left
kick
in the middle of him. Kicks Rezo into his allies, but at the same time, they can't do anything with these positionings. They don't have the damage to take advantage of that.
He needs to kick the supports.
He needs to kick Solo or Zayat into the rest of OG.
And instead, he just gives him a freebie. He doesn't have buyback. 577 gold short.
He dropped the gem as well, so it's going to be a lot harder to be able to kill Solo. Solo is currently smoked up. 2-man remnant. Follow up with the swashbuckle. The bash went down, and now they're going to be able to get on top of Seth. That's a dieback. Sumail against the world is going to have to be able to slide a fist and get back to the fountain and play with this. Constantly harassing VP.
They're going for the edge.
They see this opportunity. They're going to start chopping down those tier 4s. A glyph goes in. 33 and Sumail. And next up, Notail. A 3 versus 5. Could they possibly do this? It's going to be running out. No one. A little bit low, but the Rolling Thunder is just going to keep them chained right in front of their fountain. No hope to retreat. Only a buyback available for 33, and Virtus Pro taking the buildings. They will take everything from OG in this best of 5 finals. They have done it. A 2-1, but they come back in game 4, back in game 5, and Virtus Pro are your ESL 1 LA champions.
What a game 5. No one is your MVP. That is the argument. It is ended. I have decided that for you.
It doesn't matter what you think.